a huge chunk of the Democrat caucus won't be there to give a standing O for America winning a gold. They're boycotting our boys. Some Democrats say they'd rather stick needles in their eyes than go. And for those who are going, Hakeem Jeffries is worried they're going to make a scene. Remember last year, Al Green interrupted the president's speech, screaming and shaking his cane. Last year, Democrats didn't even stand up for a black kid with cancer. Now they're no-showing American hockey. We'll see if they pay a political price, because when you and I don't show up to work, we usually do. The president, who considers himself somewhat of a TV producer, will be weaving personal stories into his address that put a face on his policies.
You're going to hear the president share tear-jerking stories of American heroes, past and present, who really exemplify what it means to be a patriotic American. He'll obviously tout the administration's accomplishments over the past year, and he will, of course, lay out a very ambitious agenda, I think, for the working people of this country to make America more affordable and prosperous and safe, and make the American dream more attainable.
Waitresses who are making more money after no tax on tips, a husband and wife who were struggling to get pregnant but now can afford the fertility drugs. Erica Kirk will also be a special guest, just 5 months since Charlie was assassinated. Nick Shirley, who cracked the Somali fraud case in Minnesota, he'll be in attendance. And the First Lady will have her very own special guest, who I'm sure will bring a tear to everyone's eyes, maybe even mine. The president's first year of accomplishments are historic. There's been so much action that he's not even getting proper credit. Rates, rent, crime, crossings, all down. Inflation and gas prices much, much lower. Wages and stocks way up. But tonight's not just about ticking off wins. The president has an ambitious agenda, and he'll tout some major AI deals and direct Congress to pass voter ID. Apple's bringing some manufacturing back from China. He'll show what the future is going to look like with an America First agenda. Your tax refunds are up 15% this year. Doge is taking a big bite out of the deficit. And if you have a baby, the government gives you $1,000 that you and your company can match and invest. Are the Democrats not going to clap for babies? We'll see. We do expect some confrontation. The Supreme Court justices who just struck down some of his tariffs, they're going to be front row. Things could get a little awkward. And we're hearing Democrats could bring some uninvited guests. More on that later. The midterms are this year, and Trump's going to confront Democrats for shutting down the government and digging an economic hole that he's had to pull us out of. He'll argue that handing power back to Democrats in November will kill the recovery. We've already seen their priorities when they had power: open borders, reckless spending, high crime, and transmania. He'll hit the Democrats, and they'll just have to sit there and take it on live TV. The president's been very focused on foreign policy, and he'll have to show that the political capital he's spent overseas is benefiting voters here at home. What he's done with China has reduced fentanyl overdoses. What he's done in Venezuela lowered oil prices. Operation Midnight Hammer obliterated the Iranian nuclear program, keeping Americans safer. But this could be the pinnacle of the president's power. He might lose the House, maybe even the Senate next year, so he's got to make the most of 2026. Luckily for this president, his political opposition is weak. The party elders, Barack Obama, in semi-retirement and getting henpecked by his wife on her podcast. Biden disappeared, disgraced, can barely build his library. And the Clintons in 48 hours are going to be deposed about their relationship to child sex trafficker Jeff Epstein. Kamala Harris, she's been discredited. Tim Walz won't run for re-election. And Gavin Newsom, he's having a tough time being taken seriously. And AOC, she's never been taken seriously. But just because the Democrats have a weak bench doesn't mean they're down for the count. The voters are finicky and can dump Republicans like a bad boyfriend if they don't deliver. Fortunately for Donald Trump, and because of the grace of God in Butler, Pennsylvania, he happens to be president during America's 250th birthday, and will infuse tonight's speech with moving tributes to American exceptionalism. Doesn't matter if you voted for the president or not. Doesn't even matter if you didn't vote at all. You're an American. And after 250 years, you should be proud to be an American. And the president tonight will remind us why America is the greatest country on earth and why the American dream is still alive.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.